So before working with Andoni, I was focusing and trying to do so many things at the same time. And I feel this is the story of my life. I am very easily inspired by different things, and I have the imagination and the creativity and the willingness to do different things, but on the long term, I realized that I was not getting any of the results that I really wanted to get in any of those areas. So before taking the decision, before signing up to work with Andoni, I was definitely scared. I definitely wanted a change in my life. I definitely wanted support. But one of the things that I was struggling with money, I didn't want to spend money on this at this time. Paradoxically, and now when I see back, that didn't make any sense, because I realized the last years that the first thing that we need to the first thing that we need to prioritize in how we're going to use our money is investing in ourselves, right? In our self-development, because when we do that, this will be manifested in your business, in your relationships, and so on, and life will be fulfilled, instead of investing in external things that eventually, consciously or unconsciously, for seeking validation from the outside. So I was definitely scared. I never did something like that. So at some point I realized that I really need a mentor, I really need support, and I really need somebody who helped me to find that clarity in that vision that I want, and help me to channel and harness all this inspiration, harness all this energy towards the main purpose. And I was struggling because I didn't want to do one thing, right? That was my main thing, all this that was all over the place. But that was not like that, because what I realized, it was that I needed to find just a few specific things, like a canvas. What is my message? And that was epic. What I worked with Andoni about my message and with who I want to work, and how we bring that into conscious action, and how that translated in clients, in money, in freedom. It was unbelievable. It was really amazing. So I work on that clarity. I'll work with the strategy, and when I see back, like spending that amount of money, that thousands of dollars, that for me is something that it brought me so much in terms of directly and indirectly. So I was scared. I was definitely scared, because I didn't want to probably I was scared of success. Not only in spending my money, but scared of bringing that successful me out to the world, right? Maybe some things that I didn't really want to accept, that I didn't really want to embody, and it's interesting looking back for me that my biggest fear was like investing that money. It's totally paid and way more, and the only thing that I regret actually now is not having done this before, right? So I am very grateful for that. So in these moments of my life, I still feel free to create different things, but I am so clear about with who I want to work, what is my message, what are my skills, and what are my deepest intentions, right? The answer of the why, right? It is so crystal clear for me that on this space I have the freedom to operate. So all this freedom that I was scared of losing it, of channeling everything in just one thing, is still have, but I have a map now. I have a canvas. One of the most powerful teachings of Andoni for me, he actually in one of the sessions, he makes me think of Picasso or any artist. And the artists that you may think they go into like free flow, and for sure they do, but they always do within a parameter. They always do between a structure. They always do between in a canvas, right? So it's not like they're just painting all over the place. There is an intention, there is a canvas, there is a structure, there is certain limits that we are aware of. And from this space, inside of this space, there is like freedom to operate. And that teaching from Andoni actually was so powerful for me, because it changed definitely the way that I was living my life, and the way that I was building my business as well. I feel like Andoni helped me 100% to develop and create that canvas. And in that canvas, I feel the freedom of expression of sharing what I want to share and do what I want to do. So it's really amazing. And that ended up for me creating my podcast, creating my YouTube channel, getting so many coaching clients that Andoni actually was mentoring me to become a great coach. This is one of the best trainings I ever had. In the same coaching sessions, we have the mentorship in order to how to coach. And probably Andoni is a world-class coach, definitely is. And to be mentored one by one from a world-class coach is tremendously valuable for me and for anybody who get coached with him. So I have my coaching clients. I am making way more money than before. I'm totally paid off. I'm running my retreats. I'm putting my content consistently and creative in social media as well. So I am so fulfilled now. I'm super grateful, tremendously grateful for living with this sense of freedom, this sense of abundance. That is something that you breathe, that is something that you feel in the body, and it's really powerful. And this is definitely the way that I want to live my life. So tremendously grateful for that.